Link is the hero of time, but who is the hero shade? I need to preface today's theory a bit. Recently, M.Productions, the same YouTuber I collaborated with about my Triforce being evil theory, did the exact same theory I'm doing today, only a little different. I've actually had this idea since Twilight Princess was released, never had the time to piece it together till a few weeks ago. But then this collab dropped, and now, well, let's just say they are quite similar. But I'm not one to not release a video because of a similar one. However, I am one to give credit where credit is due. Go see M.Productions' video for an extreme in-depth look at a similar theory. As for us, the show must go on. Who is the hero shade? It's a very similar design to a Stalfos, but obviously not. What has bothered me about this the most is that most skeletons don't speak due to their lack of vocal cords, but when this one does, the hero, Link, seems to listen and learn quite a bit. This tipped me off to a few questions, shall we say. Let's look back to the connected timeline. The events of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are a precursor to Twilight Princess, despite what some people may argue. For this theory, we need to look at Ocarina of Time first. The Link of that story is clearly not the Link of Twilight Princess, but how do we know this? Well, the most obvious reason being that he seems to have little to no memory of Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. I mean, think about it. When Ganon's monsters pop out and start wreaking havoc, when Link meets Zelda and the encounter with Ganon, where is that memory? That would be the most obvious piece of evidence. However, the fact that all the gear left over is missing, no slingshot, not even a precious time-altering ocarina, seems kind of silly to throw that away, huh? But if not the hero, then who is that Link? While there is no twist, he is not a villain, he's just another chosen lineage. I could speculate that the hero of time having a child with Impa was probably what this Link ended up being, and I could probably find evidence to support this possibility, but my goal is to identify who the hero shade is, not that lineage. The hero of time got a raw deal though. Think about it. He saves the day and then doesn't even get the princess in the end. Yep, definitely went after Impa. Girl had some moves in Hyrule Warriors. Have you guys seen what she can do? Sorry, back on point. So why is Ocarina of Time important? Because Ocarina of Time completely changed the timeline. It could be argued that when Ganon had destroyed the kingdom and essentially won, this led to the Wind Waker timeline, as no hero appeared. It says it right in the intro of the game, which makes sense. Link was locked away for 7 years. This was due to Link being unable to fight and defeat Ganon, but I would like to argue that I beat him with young Link using a bottle and a Deku stick, just saying. Aside from my game-breaking streams, it seemed like a good idea at the time, but obviously caused a split, which was repaired when Zelda sent Link back in time. Link warned the royal family of Ganon and what was about to occur. Then he was sent away to Majora's Mask's arc, while the family waged war against the Gyarados and Ganon. This also could explain why Link ran into so many similar people at Majora's Mask. At this point, Link had turned in the Master Sword, but still possessed the knowledge and the knowledge of those 7 years. Upon return, the hero of time, he found Hyrule had changed quite a bit. The hero of time had learned that Ganon had been sealed away in the Twilight Realm to be dealt with at another time. This was quite a thorn in the side of the hero of time, as he knew how to defeat and destroy Ganon. Clearly, it was his burden, and no one else was able to wield the Master Sword to destroy Ganon. Due to this, he used his knowledge for the future events of Twilight Princess, locking away his bow, the hero's bow, the same bow found by the Twilight Princess's Link, and states that it was once used by an ancient hero. Not only this, but he also put other measures into place to ensure a new Link would be able to shoulder the responsibility. The hero of Twilight was needed, and the hero of time had a child. Through speculation, we can assume that it took quite a few generations to get to this, so the knowledge that the hero of time once had was long since lost. However, the hero of time used several friends, Zelda, Impa, Skull Kid, and many others to implement a plan to aid the coming hero of Twilight. The hero of time left Howling Stones with melodies to learn, same melodies he knew. He asked Skull Kid to test the next hero to ensure no one else found the Master Sword. He even made sure that the Spirit of Forest kept his green tunic. He must have put it together by now. The Hero Shade is the Hero of Time. Either by force or by grief, the Hero of Time was forced to stay in the land until he was able to teach his descendants all of his sword techniques. It is more than likely that the Hero of Time was so stricken by grief that this was the reason he was unable to rest in peace. Due to what the Hero of Time had done in Ocarina of Time, he had doomed a kingdom twice. Once by opening the door of time and pulling the Master Sword, and twice by causing a war to spark between Ganon and Hyrule. This was a necessary evil, but I am quite sure that this is a burden that would cause any hero grief. Not being able to deliver the killing blow to Ganon would also cause grief to swell, knowing that he was the one to cause the destruction and strife of the kingdoms. It may not have been directly his fault, but knowing that he could have stopped it all may have driven him to become the Hero Shade. The Hero of Time's glory was all given to the Hero of Twilight, and the Hero of Time received none. So, did the plan work? Yes. Oddly enough, in both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, both Links destroyed Ganon once and for all.
But Proto, we already knew this. But Proto, what about Hyrule Historia? But Proto, you're just copying people now?
Ah yes, comment section. I almost got away without having to respond to you. So then, perhaps you are truly unsatisfied with this answer and theory, since it is somewhat confirmed. Then I present to you a real question. The real question. If the Hero of Time became the Hero Shade due to all of his guilt, failing to become the hero, and according to Hyrule Historia, not being able to pass down his knowledge to his son. Whoa, hold on a second. Why couldn't he pass his knowledge down? He even refers to the Twilight Hero as his son, due to him being his descendant, but yet didn't pass the sword techniques and knowledge down to his real son? Why? Was he so grief-stricken that he became a cursed swordsman, doomed to be bound by eternity for his bitterness? Now, that is truly a question that may never be answered. So next time you fire up Twilight Princess, never forget the sacrifice that the Hero of Time had done. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this where you can, and I've been your host, Protomario. I'm signing out. Good gaming, and God bless. And now, the important decision of joining the Maverick Rebellion. We are a tight group of individuals who rebel against stereotypes and greater evils that are commonly accepted. ISPs, children being conned out of games, sexism in video games. Enough is enough, and the Mavericks have had it. If you choose to subscribe, or stay subscribed, you are joining the fight against injustice by watching my numerous video topics, from net neutrality to publishers covering up botched releases. The Mavericks are always informed on the issues plaguing your gaming experience today. So don't be left out in the cold, and don't let those people keep you down. Join the Maverick Rebellion today and become a member of the community that will listen and engage with you. What are you waiting for? Just click subscribe and you'll be in good company. Mavericks unite. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights.